Hey Catherine, I am responding to your discussion post for the week. I am just going to read through it. Hey Catherine, I hope that you're doing well. I'm just going to jump right into it. Learning, personal responsibility. In your discussion post, you mentioned the importance of students taking personal responsibility for learning. I could not agree more. You also mentioned that teachers can easily help students in taking personal responsibility for learning. I also could not agree more. There are so many simple things that teachers can do to help students learn to take responsibility for their learning. Some simple things that come to mind are modeling learning, creating meaningful and engaging activities and assignments, including interests, taking interest in a student's interests and incorporating those interests into the classroom, interacting with student thoughts, and teaching effectively. Since I do not have much experience in the classroom, I relate this to my own educational experience. Since higher education is not exempt from diverse learners, it is confusing to me why, in my experience with most courses, the motivational factor isn't really taken into consideration or attended to. Some examples include no lectures provided, little to no direction, material given without revision or updates, inconsistent and reliable rubrics, insufficient or inconsistent support, little to no chances for meaningful interaction with peers or instructor, teachers not taking interest in making personal connections with students, inconsistent feedback, lack of meaningful feedback, and difficulty reaching instructors. All of these things contribute towards whether a student takes responsibility over learning or not. If a teacher is obviously not putting in hard work and effort into teaching me, my motivation unfortunately drops 10 notches without my consent. This is no different in elementary, middle, or high school classes. If a teacher shows little to no effort in students and their learning, first students will know, and some students will have a difficult time taking responsibility over their learning because their motivation will unwillingly and automatically be killed. So, while students do have a responsibility to take control of their learning, I believe that the teacher either makes or breaks a student's motivation to take responsibility over their learning, even as adults, especially as adults, because we do not have to pursue higher education in the same way that children are mandated to attend school. Those are my thoughts. I hope that this video has been helpful. I feel that not only does it help me in my learning, but I feel that it also creates a meaningful connection with my peers. You guys are able to put a face to the name. I know sometimes I feel like I'm just responding to a computer and I forget that there is someone that I'm responding to. So, again, I'm just trying to practice what I preach. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful. Hopefully, people are getting some use out of these videos, and hopefully, it does create some level of a meaningful interaction. Yeah, thanks for your post. I enjoyed it. It was a great read, and I will see you around in discussions. Bye.